Team Weather. Here's meteorologist Brittany Lawrence.
Well, welcome back to KSAN News. As we look at the weather headlines, we have quite a bit to talk about tonight. Warm for your Sunday, just like it was today, actually sitting above average for the start of the week. We may even top near 80 for a day or two coming into this thing. And then also we're going to see a blast of winter. If you thought it was going away, it's definitely returning here to the Concho Valley, and colder highs and lows will accompany it. And with that, we may even see lows in the teens here. Downtown San Angelo, we have a calm wind, temperature at 45 degrees, pressure at 1016 millibar, visibility at 10 miles right now. So we're sitting pretty nice across downtown San Angelo and sitting cold across much of the Concho Valley. 36 in Ozona, 45 here, 43 in Wall, 45 in Melvin, 36 in Menard, 44 in Junction, 37 in Sterling City. So we're definitely seeing some cold air here, and this is how it looks in the upper level pattern. We're sitting right underneath this trough axis, and then as we go into tomorrow, we'll start to ridge out a little bit. But notice up there in Minneapolis and also Chicago and Toronto, some very chilly air there, and also that's where the low heights there off that map. And if we look at temperatures across the nation now, pretty much most of us sitting, except for in that purple spots here, sitting at -10 in Minneapolis, -1 in Omaha, 2 in Billings, 1 in Rapid. That's some chilling air, and that's the Arctic air expected to come through here in the next couple of days. Again, further to the south, we got warm temperatures, 40s, some 60s out here to the west. But again, a good mix of temperatures, but most of us across the United States are getting some cold air. So this is the map of it. So basically, we'll start to ridge out as we go into the rest of the week, and we're just going to be on standby mode for that cold air. We're just going to see how strong it's going to come and the timing of it. If it comes significantly, what we can have is some strong Arctic air from Canada pretty much pushing over most of the United States. And what that's going to do is drop our temperatures further into the teens and possibly into 20s for most of it. Now, if we look what's going on currently across the United States, there's not much going on here over Texas as we look. Notice all the moisture and snowfall and mixing is over here in the East Coast and Washington, D.C., also in New York. Also getting some strong showers through Atlanta and also portions of Florida. They're pretty much sandwiched between that stationary front and also that warm front. Here, though, we're just going to be on a warming trend. So we got to get through the warm temperatures before we actually get to the cooler ones. But if you want to know how they pan out like this. Sunday, 74 degrees, possibly 83, possibly for Monday. We'll be somewhere in the 80s. 70s possible still for Tuesday and Wednesday before we just get the big drop into the 50s we go. And that's going to kick off, basically, the cold weather. But if you were running just for tomorrow, you want to get in exercise and also stay in shape, it's going to be a warm day tomorrow. This is how temperatures look. If you're going out in the afternoon, it's probably going to be better to go in the morning. It's cooler than this, and also you'll be in the 70s. So, but if you want a good sweat, going in the afternoon is pretty much the best way. We're continuing to wait for that cold air as it comes on here. If we pan this out, we just go through a couple of days of warm trend before finally getting that cold air as we go into the late evening hours. But tonight, it will be pretty cold, 35 degrees with clear skies conditions, north wind at 10 miles per hour. And then for your Sunday, looking beautiful and great to exercise. And the next 5 days here across the Concho Valley look something like this. We'll still be watching to see how this cold air comes in throughout this week, but for the most part, clouds return and maybe even a slight chance of rain showers on Thursday with a cold front passes. We'll be back with KSAN News.